Oh, I need to check anywhere?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
All right.
We're just going to roll with it.
We're just going to roll with it. Just the way we go here. Happy Tuesday, everyone. How's everyone doing? And yes, we are not alone here at the Flow Studio. Well,
We're never
alone. That's correct. But everyone's here. Actually, no. Before we get started, let's get to the breaking news. First of all, let's all say congratulations to Jesse. Jesse became a dad.
Yay, Jesse.
Yay, Jesse.
Congratulations to both of you.
And Lena. She did some work too.
Lena was our guest. Congratulations to both of you guys. We are so excited and happy for you guys. Again, the MakerFlo family just keeps on growing and growing. And again, best wishes. And I hope mom and baby are doing great, which we have heard they are doing great. So we're glad to hear that. So again, congratulations to the new parents. We're so excited for you guys. So let's get started. Yes, we are here live. And again, I hope you guys are having a great day, a great Tuesday, and a great start to your week. And as you can see, I'm not by myself. I have a couple of friends here. We have a couple of friends here joining us today because today it is all about engraving. And not only that, we have two of the best engraving crafters that we know, and we are very, very lucky to have them here with us. So with further ado, Ashley from Chip Builds. We got Johnny from Hello Darkness. Thank you guys for being here. We appreciate it. How are you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Doing good, man. Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Again, we are so lucky to have you guys here. We really, really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day. I know you guys are both busy, especially with the season that we're in right now. The time of the year is starting. I know this is going to be a hectic time for you guys. So again, we do appreciate it. But for people, and again, I know that's probably crazy for me to say it, but for people that haven't or don't know who you are or don't follow you on your guys' platforms, which shame if you don't follow these two, you guys should. Let's start with Ashley, right? Ladies first. Ashley, I know that you've been here with us a few times. You've even been here in the studio with us, so maybe people are familiar with you and stuff. You always help us out in the lives as well too. So you join on the live. So, but for the people that have been under the rock or somewhere hiding in the last year and a half that we've had you with us, Ashley, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so you can find me on all my channels under Chip Builds, and I just really like to share the laser journey and teach people how they can make money with their lasers, because it always makes me sad when people are like, I bought a laser a year ago and it's still in the box. So that's kind of my passion.
That's common, right? I mean, we've heard it.
Yeah.
I've heard it a few times at trade shows, and it's crazy. Like, oh, I bought the F1. Oh, how do you like it? Oh, it's still in the garage. I haven't unboxed it. We're like, how long ago? Oh,
it's too expensive for that.
Yeah. So yeah, it's crazy. So it is common. When did you start engraving?
I started laser engraving in like 2016. So like K40 Chinese laser, a lot of hard work.
And what made you start engraving? What made you jump into that role?
I had a friend who had a laser, and I was just constantly paying him to like engrave stuff for me, and I was like, there's got to be a cheaper way to do this.
And again, Ashley is one of our what is it? What's that squad? The
elite testing squad. She came up with it.
Yeah.
She's actually the founder.
She's the FOMO creator.
She's the founder.
I did make it, yeah.
Squad. So again, Ashley is one of the crafters that we go to time after time, just because she's one of the best that we know. And again, we always appreciate you giving us a hand whenever we are stuck somewhere. And I mean, you've helped us on the spot there a few times. So we really, really appreciate you. But that's enough of Ashley. Let's stop making her head big. Let's move on to our second guest that we have here. If you're not following Johnny, shame on you. You should. Please check out his stuff. He's an amazing engraver and just a great, your projects and your products that you do, man, what we see and have are just out of this world and amazing to the detail. And
thank you.
It's just so amazing how when we first talked to you, and both of you guys actually, and I didn't mention this with Ashley, but you when we first talked to you, and we got between Sam and I, we got this vibe from you of the way we have the same goal of trying to share and trying to expand this community and giving these people these knowledge that don't know where to start or don't know how or where, and you're just right there with us and stuff. So we really appreciate you doing this with us, and the knowledge that you have, and like I said, the stuff that you make and that is on your page is just amazing. So again, for people that don't know you, let us know a little bit about you.
Sure. So my name is Johnny. I live in Lake Elsinore, California. I run my small home-based business. I started doing this in as a hobby in 2020, a lot like a lot of other people during the pandemic, just kind of looking for something to do to keep busy. And I picked up Glowforge, and then that kind of sat in the closet, like a lot of you guys say, like for like 2 years. It just kind of just sat there collecting dust. Until one day in 2023, I decided to get a little more serious about it. It was shortly after my son was born. I was kind of looking for an out of my job of 16 years. I worked at SpaceX for 16 years there as a computer programmer and a CNC operator. And I saw the value that laser engraving brought not only to my life, but I had already started pitching the idea of laser engraving to a lot of other people at work. And I just saw how it just continually started to take off, and how there were just so many opportunities for everybody, no matter what it was that you were into. If you were into metal, whether you're into sports, you're into soccer, there's markets for literally everything. Um, and I just kind of rolled with it. And yeah, my overall mission doing this is obviously, I got to pay my bills and do right by my family. But at the end of the day, I really do enjoy helping people. And if I can make someone's day a little bit easier and they don't have to struggle with settings or headaches, like I'm sure Ashley and myself have been through for so many years of just, oh my God, that's literally all that took. Like, you have to be kidding me, right? So we want to try to avoid those headaches and get people in the straight and narrow path as fast as possible, so that everyone can start winning as fast as possible together.
And that's one of the things that, again, that we love. Like, that's one of the first things that you mentioned to us on the talk that we had when we first met you. And again, it's just right down our alley. That's exactly what we want to do. We want to keep growing this community, and we want to help out people in however we can, right? Even if it's with settings, or even maybe it's introducing people right now to you guys that don't know, right? You guys, and maybe stop being scared of reaching out for help or being shy about it. You guys are both
Sure.
awesomes and stuff like that. You both have told us plenty of times, plenty of stories that, oh, people are, ask me this and that. And I mean, these two right here are one of the to-go people to go ask these questions, because again, the knowledge that they have and the creativity that they have is amazing. Let's talk machines real quick. Let's start with Ashley. Ashley, what kind of machines do you have? How many do you have, and what do you have?
I think I have 6 lasers. I have like a little baby laser from Acmer, which is really cute and fun. And then I have the Glowforge behind me. I have the xTool F1 and F2. I have the xTool F1 Ultra, and then I got the beast of the Thunder Laser Bolt.
All right, Johnny, your turn.
So I have my tiny little F1. I have my F1 Ultra, and then I do have 2 Thunder lasers. I have a Thunderbolt and a Thunder Nova 51.
Nice. Okay. Same question to both of you. What's your to-go machine, though? What's the one that's constantly running?
My F1. Without the F1.
That's hard. Definitely the F1, but the Thunder is definitely second. The F1 is just so easy to be like, let me just do this real quick.
Correct. Yeah. That's the huge factor of the Thunder is it's like turnkey and go, and you're just done. Yeah, especially from like a pickup and go, like from one day to the next. If you're doing production, it doesn't get any easier than a Thunder. I can't preach that enough over and over and over again.
On a weekly basis, how many? And I'm asking this question because I'm sure we have maybe some engravers in the audience right now, but also, how many hours do you feel, or do you know that you're spending on a machine throughout the week?
I mean, I'm doing at least 1 to 4 hours a day.
Oh, just man. Depends. Me,
but like only like Monday to Friday.
Dang. Yeah, since this is my bread and butter, I'd say it's very far and few times where my machines are just not running. It's like they have to be running. If they're just sitting there, they're just they're not producing money. They're not doing nothing. Exactly.
And that's a great way to see it. Absolutely. Yeah. And I love hearing that. That's the hustle in you, and you got to respect that. So that's awesome to hear. Any questions right now in the chat that we have?
So we got a lot of people in here saying hello. We've got Cruz in here. We've got Cruz. Ryan. We've got Joe. But everyone in here is an engraver that has identified themselves.
Awesome.
So I think
Great.
we got the
Nice.
right crew in the house for
Awesome.
sure.
So again, this is specifically, you know, we're doing this for the engravers, you know, and anybody that wants to get into
And me
engraving, right?
too.
And Sam, yes, and Sam, she's here. But
I'm the
if
backup.
you have questions, please put it in the chat. Let these guys answer it if they have the answer. If we don't, I'm sure we'll get it for you. But ask
figure it
away.
out.
Don't feel shy. Yeah. We'll figure it out just the way we figured out how to bring these two together and have audio. So we'll figure it out. Yeah, Sam, what's up?
One more thing, and it's just
Okay.
a comment from me telling on you. I'm gonna say also, if you as an audience member feel like, why are these guys so friendly and so happy? They're all California kids.
That's right.
That's
Let's
what
That's the one
go.
thing we have all in common.
They all, as soon as they saw
You know
each
what's
other,
funny? I wasn't gonna mention anything.
I knew you weren't.
I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna leave that out. But yeah, you brought it up. Yes, very proud, born and raised in California. Love it.
SoCal, let's go.
Exactly. Ashley actually lives down the street from my mom's where I grew up, so it's
Yeah,
like,
I know it's
neighbor, like,
crazy.
literally and
It's
stuff.
crazy.
So yeah, all right. So
And
obviously
we all found each other.
we all found each other. It was meant to be, guys. It was really meant to be.
Wait, do the little heart side
Right
thing.
there you go. Where
Heart.
you got?
Oh,
This way?
yeah, on the
like
side.
this, like that. Yeah, like this one.
I don't
There
have
we
anyone on
There
this
you
side.
go. All right, so let's get started because I know people are curious to see some engraving. So where do we want to start?
Johnny, I think we decided he was going to go first. So if you're okay with that, Johnny.
Sure. I'm just gonna have so I was setting something up over here just because during one of my last lives that I did on my own, I started to figure something out. Maybe Ashley can kind of help me out with this.
Mhm.
My Ultra, I did this. So this was bought secondhand. I ended up buying this from another maker on Instagram. And what I started noticing is like maybe like about a week after I started using it, everything is like shifting in like weird places everywhere. So I don't know, maybe I have to do like an alignment on the laser
Yeah.
or something like that. Maybe it got damaged or I have something shifted during transport. So for that
maybe just do
reason,
calibration.
yeah, I got to
Calibration.
do the calibration. So I'm not too familiar with doing that. So I'm going to have to dive into that. So yeah, I can definitely go ahead and throw something on here though.
So real quick, before we're actually going to be using MakerFlo products, we are going to be engraving on them. I think we have knives here, and just so you know, if you do have to jump off this live, don't you worry. We're going to do a second hour on our Instagram and TikTok, and we're going to have Johnny and Ashley there too with a whole different project as well using MakerFlo products. But we are using the knives here. If we are not familiar with our knives, this is what the knife looks like when you can get a single one or you can get a whole case of 25, I believe. 25, or I think it's, I don't know. Actually, I think they switched it now.
Let me look.
I think it's more now. Yeah.
Okay.
But this is our comes package. We have
Beautiful
them in black,
blades.
we have them in natural, and then we also have them in the rosewood as well. But this is how they come packaged. And as you see, Ashley and Johnny, they have it out of the box. And then you have your Swiss Army knife.
Case of 12. We were both wrong.
12. Okay, case of 12. Yeah. Something like that. That's how well we know here. Yes. And as for us, as while Johnny gets ready and stuff.
Situated here, sorry.
Yeah.
Hold
no,
on a
you're
second.
good.
When he moved, I just saw, what do you have lined up behind you? Just a bunch of awesome cups ready to go, Johnny?
I'm sorry?
You have like a whole set of tumblers back there just ready to go. Look at that.
Oh, yeah, I got all kinds of tumblers over here. I try to sell them. I try to sell them during my lives and stuff too. So
Yeah.
Nice.
There you go. If you notice, we got a new machine here. We actually just got it delivered yesterday. We opened it up about 2 hours ago and did the calibration on it. But we have the F1 Ultra. F2 Ultra here. This is a new bad boy. This is a new bad boy that we're going to be using now. As you guys know, at trade shows, anything happens, and Mark and John decided to sell the Ultra F1 there on the spot to someone. So Sam and I upgraded. So this is what we were allowed to get, and we got. So now we're going to be using it for the first time here.
John.
Yeah, thank you, Mark and John. So we're going to be using it here at some point, but this is how it looks. It's a beautiful, beautiful machine. I love the dark color on it here. It's awesome. I was actually hoping it was the orange color.
that is super sick.
Orange, but
it matches my soul.
But it's beautiful. So yeah, this is what we're gonna have.
Yeah.
Again, we haven't really learn everything about it, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you actually pull up like how many watts, or do you
Yeah,
guys
I
know,
have
Johnny and Ashley? Do you know how many watts, or do you have
I
it?
know because
I
I looked
think
it up.
it's a
Awesome. What is
60
it?
watt
I believe it's a
MoPa
60
laser.
watt MoPa laser. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
And
60
then
MoPa, which is the infrared
40
40
diode.
40
diode.
diode. There
Yeah.
you go. So obviously a boost up in watts wise. So if you were looking to looking into one, this is what it looks like out of the box. It still
It looks
has
cool.
remote. The purifier is the big one that's down below here,
Downstairs.
in our second level. And then so it's down here, still connected. So yeah, but yeah, all right. I'm gonna stop talking so Johnny can get.
So
to
just
his
real
part.
quick though, we had a comment.
Okay.
So Ryan wanted to mention, so he's recently added 3D printing and been learning to engrave on PLA, which is really cool. And then he said he loves doing the knives. They sold out last weekend.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's great. All right, Johnny, what you got?
Sweet. So to start off, I grabbed a image that I just generated off of Bing. So for anyone who is not aware, I use Bing, which is a free app. You can sign up using your email, and it does have several different options here that you can use AI different options to create all different kinds of stuff. The one that I usually go to is I use the images, and then I go into this. It opens up this prompt here. And then I go ahead and just enter whatever it is that I want. What I tell people is the more specific you are with your wording, the better. If you put in black skull, creepy eyes, it's going to give you something super generic and you're probably not going to be happy with it. So the more detailed you are with your wording, the better your images are going to pop out. So for the sake of using just one of these images right here that I generated, I'm going to be using this MakerFlo blade right here. And since the holidays are here, I'm going to be making a blade for my buddy Eric, who's a huge LA fan. So I'm going to go ahead and open up one of these guys. This is just one of the 4 images. Sorry about that. One of the 4 images that it
Nice.
popped out. And as you guys can see, it's pretty detailed. It's got a lot of detail in there, really crisp lines. So the thing I like about Bing is you just simply right click and save and you're done.
Johnny, real
So yes,
Johnny, how many images does it generate at a time? Is it just the 4 or?
it generates 4, but you can also just keep hitting that recreate button and it'll just keep popping them out one after another after another.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, so once you
Cool.
have your image saved, you can go in here into your xTool XCS program and find your desired image, which is right here. And then I'm going to go ahead and just scale this down. What I like to do is I'll go ahead and I'll invert this. And then once it's inverted, I can use this feature right here, the cutout feature. And I'll do the manual cutout and I'll just click this outside right here. And what that does is it gets rid of everything else. And what that's going to enable me to do now is when I go over to this framing function, I can now frame it as the actual skull. So when you come back down here, it'll actually give you the frame of the actual skull instead of a big, humongous square.
The square. That's cool.
Mhm.
Correct. So now you have like a real life placement of, okay, this skull is going to go exactly right here. And there's no mistake as to like where it's going to land or anything like that.
That's awesome. I actually had no idea of that information. So that's especially the Bing, right? Is that what it's called, Bing?
Mhm.
Like
Bing,
I had
Bing,
no idea
yeah.
about that. So that's awesome. So I appreciate that you sharing that. But
Yeah, Bing. I've always found Bing to be really good. I know a lot of people use Chat GPT, but in my experience, I started using Bing. It was the very first one I ever used, and I was just blown away by the images I was getting, and the fact that they were free. I was like, dude, you have to be kidding me! Like I could just knock these out all
yeah,
day.
I think that's when you got everybody's attention. You said free, really? Like wow. Okay.
Yeah, I think Bing is really great for those kind of images that he's creating too, like the more detail, whereas ChatGPT is better for like if you're trying to do more less detailed engraving, if that makes sense.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this guy right here, I just got the graphic placed right here on this side right here. Realistically, I would just end up filling this up with a bunch of little smaller logos.
Yeah.
So now that I have my graphic placed on my blade there, I'm gonna go
What's on
over
your
to.
bed?
I'm sorry,
What's on your bed?
on the bed. This guy right here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just a base plate that one of my buddies made for me. Just
Oh,
because
okay.
it when I bought the machine, it didn't come with like any like 90-degree
Oh, it
stops or
didn't came with
anything.
the metal.
Um,
It didn't
So
make
he
with.
printed this, and he printed me out a bunch of little jigs to just put them however I see fit.
oh,
Okay,
cool.
cool.
Okay.
That's cool.
Cool.
Yeah. So he's missing this. If people don't know, he's missing this part right here. This is
I'm
the little.
missing that, and then yeah, like
Yeah.
all the
Oh,
little
okay. Like the right angle and everything.
these little dudes and
Yeah, yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
got none of that. So
That's cool. I like
sweet.
that one better though.
Yeah, that's cool.
So for the settings, again, I'm running this on the F1 Ultra. Usually when I run my F1, my settings would be completely different. I would be running the fiber laser, the red laser, my DPI, depending on the details of the image, is really where I kind of tend to try to figure out my DPI. If it's something that's super, like if you get into like you're trying to get all the little details of like the cap here, all those little tiny dots and everything,
Yeah.
then it would be ideal to go lower on your DPI just because you don't want to cook it all off. But that's just kind of you're kind of just fiddling with a bunch of stuff at that point, a bunch of numbers, and just kind of going back and forth with what makes sense to achieve whatever it is you're trying to do. But for this setting right here, for my blades, I always stick to Atkinson. My dot duration is usually set to 450. The power running at 15. And I like to run it low because in the event that I didn't go hot enough, I can just give it a second pass and usually will be okay, especially on blades that are usually anodized and you don't have a whole lot of coating to remove.
And
So
remember,
now
keep
that
in mind, everybody, this is just like settings for the Ultra. So your settings could be, depending on your machine, can be a little different. But
Mhm.
correct.
keep in mind, this could probably be a starting point, but just keep that
Yeah.
in mind. So, just a good starting
Use at
point.
your own risk.
How you doing, Johnny?
Yeah, correct. Use at your own risk. So now that we have the settings here, I'm going to go ahead and hit that process button and just wait for this thing to click. Hit the start button. And now that everything is focused, we're all good to go there. I'm just going to go ahead, hit start, and let it do its thing.
Nice. How long is it going to take? Did it tell you?
This one right here is going to take, oh, this one's going to take 18 seconds, but I can tell you I didn't go hot enough right off the bat.
Okay.
I do feel like the black ones, the handle coating is a bit thicker than the blade
Correct.
coating. Yeah.
So I'm going to switch the power over to, I'm going to try 25
I do
and
50.
see what happens there.
Can I ask you guys a question while you're figuring your settings?
Sure.
So when you guys work on these knives, because I know you've both worked on quite a few at this point, do you find like once you have zoned in on the correct settings that you have to keep fine tuning them, or is it kind of just solid for the product?
It's a great
Pretty
question.
solid in my opinion.
Excellent.
Yeah, for me, it's pretty solid as well. As long as you get, I mean, unless you're trying to do like a completely different style of image,
Yeah.
something that's just totally different than what you did before, then you might have to do some fine tuning.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that makes sense too. And just depending on the image. And I think we've always said that, right? Like depending on the design that you
Yeah.
have and stuff. So, yeah.
So the one thing that I really like about the stainless steel blades is that again they're very forgiving. If you don't go hot enough or you need to give it a second pass, as long as you don't mess with the blade and you don't move the position, you're probably going to be okay. So
Yeah.
I went ahead and I switched this up to 35% power and I left it at 450. Everything else was exactly the same. So I got some crisp white engraving, but just to give it a little bit more, I am going to go over it just one more time at a lower power, just to kind of clean it up just a tiny bit.
Nice.
And it's nice because it's so fast.
Yeah, it's just like again, it's like if you mess up or you're like, oh shoot, I need to go over it again. It's 18 seconds and you're right
Very
back to where you
forgiving.
need to be.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So all right, while Johnny finishes that up, Ashley, what do we have with you?
Yeah, so I've been testing on doing like masking the images before you engrave them. That way, like
So
if oh, that looks super cool.
That's sick. There you go. Look at that.
Yeah,
All right,
so-
here's Johnny's.
Yeah, like you can see like right there how Johnny has the tape on his knife,
Uh-huh.
Correct.
right? He has the vent tape. I can't remember what it's
it looks
called.
like foil.
It's aluminum
I thought it
tape.
was
Yeah.
foil.
Yeah, it's like I think it's what you use for like HVAC and stuff.
Okay.
And like that's totally works fine too, but I'm lazy like that and I don't like to mask off a bunch of stuff. So I just made like a little shape of the rough knife blade to crop the artwork to do the work for me. But yeah, shall I show you?
Really cool.
Absolutely. So this is actually pretty cool. Ashley, what she's going to show you real quick right now. While she sets up real quick, Johnny, can we take a look at that blade one more time?
Sure.
The knife. And look, you guys, check this out. And again, this was with his Ultra that he did. And again, that's just a little sneak peek of what Johnny actually does. Again, if you please follow him, go give him a follow on his socials. He does amazing work, and he's an incredible engraver, very skilled and stuff. But that looks amazing. That looks great.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. And I'm gonna throw a few more things on here while we're on here for sure, just
Awesome.
to kind of fill it in a little bit more for everyone.
All right,
Can you guys
Ashley,
see
we
my
got you
screen?
front center. Yeah.
Yes. So we're looking at
Okay.
Ashley's screen right here, and this is pretty cool. This is something awesome that could help in the placement, right?
Mm-hmm. So as you can see up here, I have the rough outline of the knife blade when the knife is open. We have my AI generated image, which I did use Bing for this one specifically, so I can get that high contrast detail. And then so it might, when you do this, it might be a score at first. And so I just changed it to engrave just so I can see it easier. And then I'm gonna just pick a spot. I'm gonna select both of them. I'm gonna right click create mask. And then all these like different shape options will pop up. I'm just using the shape that I have, but you can like move the image around and stuff if you're like, no, I want, this, that, or the other. Then you can click done. And then like magic, we have it ready to go. So I'm going to
It really does look like magic, just for the record.
Yeah, that's really like, so it made it look so easy. Like, it's crazy. But again, this is awesome for as far as placement. Like, it's so cool. It's so good.
Yeah, so I use Jarvis. Atkinson is also very good. We're going to use the IR light. I think it's 320 power, and then I think the DPI is 400. Let me check my other one. Yep. And then we can frame this out. Let me see if I can move you guys closer to my laser.
This mask that you have here, it's the same size, so it's something you wouldn't want to like make it bigger or smaller. Like, it should be the right size of the knife, right?
Theoretically it should be the right size, but honestly it might not be because I did it pretty quickly. Sorry, I'm getting my camera. I'm using the DJI, so it's a slow moving.
And what machine are you using, Ashley?
So I'm using the xTool F1 Ultra. Let me get a thing to cover this. So we have our knife.
You don't have like a jig?
So you can see. No, not yet. I'm working on it. It's coming.
Yeah, so that's another thing that Ashley actually does too. She actually makes jigs for the for engravers. Check out her profile. She has a link onto her Etsy store there, and it's a lot easier. Work smarter, not harder. And Ashley has provided us with a few of her jigs for our products, and they work great. So yes, what's up, Sam?
We have a good question from our friend Joe in the chat. He's asking, are those templates on the MakerFlo website? They're not, but they really should be.
They should be. They're not, unfortunately. But again, I believe Ashley's actually going to show. She's going to do her part right now, and then she's actually going to show me how to do it.
Yeah.
And then and maybe you can note on how to and take notes on how we do it here. So because I've never done it, and I'm going to do it for the first time, and Ashley's going to show me step by step on how to do it. So maybe that will help. But yes, unfortunately, those are not, but they should be.
They should be. I think everyone would benefit from them 100%.
Can we put them on the site?
Yeah, we can figure that out for sure.
Yeah, we got to.
So you can see,
creator.
I didn't quite make it perfect. I made it a little bit going too much into the knife blade. But I mean, it's fine. You can easily edit that, but I'm not going to in this moment.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just. Sorry.
Just move it down. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna just move it down like so it's not gonna run into it. All right.
Your knife looks great, by the way, Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny,
Keep it
you
up.
keep
Thank
adding
you.
to it. That looks awesome. That looks great.
I just gotta get for some focus. Sorry, should have focused first. All right, and then we can process it, and then we'll see how much it's gonna take. So it is a full design, so it's gonna take 2 minutes and 18 seconds, which I think is not too bad, honestly.
That's not bad, yeah, at all.
Yeah.
Well, Ashley does that real quick. Johnny, can you show the rest of your knife that you added to?
Yeah, I'm just gonna give it one last quick pass here.
Okay.
I'm just going up on the DPI just a little bit. So the reason why those jigs would be really helpful is because, as you guys can see here, I'm using a bottle opener to try to level this out, and it tipped in the middle of me putting it on there, and I didn't catch it. So what I'm doing now is I'm trying to increase the DPI to try to clean up the bottom of it just a little bit.
Nice. Yeah.
But if we had those jigs, this wouldn't be a problem.
I know. I was trying to get it done and I didn't do it.
Ashley.
I know.
You dropped the ball on that one.
That's
I
what's up,
did.
great,
Her
Ash.
knife is looking great, by the way.
Yeah.
I love what I'm seeing over
Yeah,
there
that
on
looks
the blade.
really cool, already nice and clean. Again, this is going to continue. We're going to continue on Instagram and TikTok in about, I don't know, half an hour or so. We're going to be doing the hammers, the new hammers that we just came out. And again, we're going to keep Johnny and Ashley for another hour on that live. So make sure you guys jump over there and continue to learn from these guys and continue to enjoy what these guys are creating. Yes, Sam.
So Joe wants us to know that he has his notepad and he's ready. Bring it on.
Awesome. All right. So yeah, let me get ready as soon as Ashley's done there.
That looks so cool.
That looks really cool. Again, I'm going to try it for the first time. We're actually going to be trying it with our new machine, the F2 Ultra that we just got. Literally within less than 24 hours. We just opened it about 2 hours ago and stuff. And we kind of set it up. So you'll be one of the first ones to see us. So if we mess it up, you know why. It's us. So
We did it.
us. What's up?
So I have a question about what Ashley's doing. So I know that she has like a little kind of square jig piece there, and then what is that? It's just like an acrylic, like a piece of something.
Yeah,
like
it's just a piece of acrylic that came with the F2 that I just used to protect my silver part of the bed.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
Smart. I don't know if you guys are familiar.
I mean, you don't have to.
MacGyver with the MacGyver in it, right? You got to MacGyver
Yeah.
sometimes, right? You got to figure it out how to make it work. So that's definitely a good way of making that work.
All right.
Wow, look at that.
Whoa. That looks amazing.
Crazy.
Very cool.
Awesome. Very, very cool, Ashley.
And have you done both sides of the blade before, Ashley? Like they both engrave nicely?
I have. Let me see if I have the test one I did.
That's cool. And then look at
So this
Johnny.
is like
Johnny's, you got a lot
this
of.
was part of my testing on a different one.
Okay.
So you can
That's
see
really
like
cool. Yeah, those both came out and made great.
You guys are crushing it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome, guys.
And like the blade's not hot or anything when you pull it off. The
Yeah.
one jig I do have for the knife is the F1 jig, but then this one you can only do the top part, not when it's open.
Yeah.
So, but
again, I mean, if you're looking for other jigs, like I mentioned, go check out Ashley's page and her social. She has I'm pretty sure your link's still up there, right? You can go and she'll
I think so.
Her Etsy shop, and you can find jigs there.
But look at how cool that blade looks, even in the case. Look at that. That's awesome.
It has that little detail peeking out, so that's really cool.
Are you going for the blade now?
There you go.
I'm sorry?
Are you going for the blade now too, John?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the blade engrave now.
You can't let Ashley show you up. You gotta do something.
Do it.
All right.
All right. So Danny, we're moving to your computer now.
All right. Yeah. So Ashley's gonna walk me through this thing.
Nice.
From start to finish. Again, we are going to be using the.
Nope.
Second.
Oh, did we lose Johnny? No.
No, I just need to make the video go away, but keep the audio. I did it, I think. All right. So where's your screen?
All right, hold on. Right here?
Maybe.
Hold on.
Here, it's okay. I'll put this one on for now.
There you go. You should be able to see it, no? No?
No. I can come over.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's see. Hold on.
We need our Jesse.
Yeah.
So just click, unclick that. Click this.
This?
And then entire screen. Then click on it. And then share. And then you should be bueno. Go ahead and go to the xTool screen.
All right. Let's see. Let's see. Take a look.
Okay.
Is it there?
Yes, it's there.
All right, maybe.
Yep. Boom.
All right, there it is, guys. All right, so this is my screen, and we're going to go ahead and engrave the blade as well. And this is using the template that Ashley went ahead and showed us a little while ago. So, all right, Ashley, where do I start?
All right. So you want to put your blade in there?
Yeah, blade's in there.
Oh, is it?
So maybe take a new photo. So
Yeah,
she can
so
see
let
it.
me go ahead and actually, let me focus it then real
What
quick.
happened over there, Ashley?
It's hitting the plastic. That's why it's too hot for it.
Ah, I see. Well, somebody's smoking.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right,
Is it too loud? Let me close the thing.
I'm refreshing my image real quick here. All right, cool. Got this.
There we go. All right.
Let me see.
Okay, and
Hold on,
then
give me
so
one
you
second.
have.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Hold on, give me 1 second. No, you're good.
And thank you, Cynthia. She said I'm doing great.
Let's see here.
And Mom, correct. Jesse's on maternity leave. I can send you a picture of his baby. I know you're interested.
There we go. I think we are good. All right. All right. So I got my my image and my focus are ready to go.
Perfect. All right. And then, so if you were gonna make your outline with this, which is what I did for the hammer, so then you would literally take the pen tool and just trace out the shape that you want. You don't have to do that though, because I provided it with you. But if that's how you wanted to create it from scratch, you literally just take a picture like this of the bed that the xTool F1 and F2 Ultra has that capability. And then you would literally just trace around whatever shape you want.
Okay. Of that capture image that you have.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
And so it's not perfect, which is why, like, when I did mine, it was a little bit too long.
Got it.
But yeah, so if you have the mask already,
okay, so let
or
me
do you
upload
want to make your
the
own?
mask. Let me upload the mask real quick. Right here. Okay.
Yeah, so you can, what I would do is switch it to engrave just so you can see it better. There you go.
Like that.
Yep. So, and then whatever artwork you want, we will put it on top and create the mask that way.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and copy you. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring my flower one there. I got it uploaded.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you can shrink it down or keep it big or whatever you want to do.
Okay.
And then make sure, send that to the back so that your mask is on top. So you can right click.
So, right click.
And then arrange.
Range.
Send to back, I think. Yeah.
Send to back or send backwards? Let's see.
Either one.
That?
Yeah. There you go.
Either
Yep.
one? Okay.
And then do like a rough placement of where you want, because you can adjust it in the next step too. So it doesn't super matter. You don't even have to adjust it if you don't want to.
Okay, great.
So then, so click just the knife mask and then the image. You might have to ungroup the mask.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah, because they are together. Okay. So
yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So then select your artwork, select your mask, right click, create mask. Is it not letting you do it?
Wait, I gotta get them together, group it together?
Just select both. You don't have to group it. Just select them. Right click.
Okay.
There it is.
Mask.
Create mask.
Yeah. And then that, now you can just move the image freely if you want to like change it at all.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah, but you can also move the artwork as well. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Make it bigger, make it smaller, tilt it
Okay.
at an angle, whatever you want.
I see. Okay. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then hit done.
Yep, and then you can hit done, and then you can always go back to it. Like, it's not destructive editing.
Okay.
Um,
so now I just gonna place it where it's gonna go.
Yeah, and then actually
So
the reason why it's too long is because I did it with a wooden handle, and you know how the wooden handle, part of it is the black part.
Yeah.
Of the metal, so that's why it's like that, because I did it as one piece, not thinking. So if you have the wooden knife in there, you could leave it as is, probably.
I see. Okay.
But if not, you can like chop it up with, and even with my mask, you can just cut off the back part using that pen tool if you really wanted to.
I see. So in this case, I would have to make it smaller, right?
Yeah, if you don't want to have it go over.
Like just like that?
Yeah.
Or this, oh no, like that, huh? Something like that?
Yeah, so what I did for mine, I just made it a little bit bigger, but then just butted it up to the end. All right. And then because I had the other mask.
Dude, that's awesome.
So because I didn't include the blade part of it, it didn't overlap into that blade. So we're not having any kind of like interference issues. So this would be perfect for like Mother's Day. I don't know.
Yeah. So in this case, since I have it here, is it going to continue engraving to this part here?
Correct.
Yeah. So that's what I was saying. If you want to,
you can crop that part out too, though, right? Just using the cropping feature, just move it back a little.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
So make a square.
Make a square?
Yeah.
Like from the tool side?
With the shape tool? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So here we go. So on this,
talk to us like we don't engrave, Ashley.
Yeah. Make a square and put it over the part you want to eliminate.
So maybe probably like right here.
Yeah. And then you should be able to select both of them and crop it.
And then we're getting some technical questions coming in for whoever wants to tackle it.
Okay.
That's Ashley. That's you. Okay. So our friend Steven on here said tomorrow night he's getting the xTool F2 Ultra UV. Super excited. Put the down payment on as soon as he saw it. But he's now looking for sources for STL files, which he's found difficult to find. Any help or direction would be appreciated. And can anyone tell me the difference between STL files and OBJ files?
Yeah. So are you looking for files for jigs for 3D printing or files to engrave on your laser? Because STL and object are typically 3D printing, unless he's talking about a bitmap image to do like 3D engraving, then that could also be a STL. So I'm just not sure what his question is. I want to make sure I answer it correctly.
Steve. So just let us know the answer to what Ashley was asking you. And then definitely make note of her account because she's amazing. And I have a feeling there's going to be more questions that she can probably help you with.
Okay, so I selected both.
Uh-huh.
Here I have my, and then so what do I do?
Did the cropping options at the very top not pop up?
Cropping.
Go to the right. What is that box? To the right, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. No, at the top, to the right. Top, middle.
So
yep. What is the next one? Offset. Okay, so sorry, you might have to do that before you clip the artwork into it to cut it off.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, in this case, let's just make it a little smaller just so we can see how it looks to have it.
I apologize. So. I'll fix the mask and then I'll let Sam and Danny do whatever they want with it.
That's fine. All right. So for the purpose here, we're just gonna leave it right there. Okay. So I would just be pretty much done then, right there, right?
Yeah. Well, remove that extra box you made. Remove the extra box you made.
There you go.
And one more comment. Cynthia said she's making tacos, but she didn't tell me what kind. Also, we had tacos today for lunch, Cynthia.
IR, we switch it to IR.
Yep. And then I did 300 for the dot duration.
Okay, 300. Oops.
Switch the mode from grayscale to Jarvis or Atkinson. It's up to you.
All right, let's go to that.
And then power was 20.
20. The
And
DPI.
then DPI, I think, was 450. Let me double check.
Let's see. Let's go with 450. We're gonna do one pass, Jarvis, and yeah.
400. Sorry, not 450.
Okay, 400. We'll switch it to 400. All right, awesome.
Guys,
Great.
your knives look great.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and process real quick. I'm gonna stop sharing this so we can go
Okay.
to the front one.
All
So I'll
right.
stop sharing, and then I'm gonna go ahead and hit start, and my machine is ready to go.
Boom.
And then we're gonna hit again. This still comes with the control, so that looks pretty sick. So all right, let's see how this turns out. That's pretty cool.
Guys, look at how cool Ashley and Johnny's knives look. Johnny, you did the blade too during this live, right?
I did,
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all are
Yeah, it goes so
awesome.
quick. And then for the blade, it's actually two separate images that I just joined together. I mean, for the handle.
Yeah.
So I think this one we probably could have messed with the settings probably a little longer because it's like over a little bit 2 minutes. Or does that sound right?
Okay. So maybe we can show it off in the next live.
Yeah.
We're running out of time for this one
Yeah.
to set up.
Guys, these look great. These look amazing. You guys killed it. Like I mentioned, like I said from the beginning of this live, these are two very, very, very talented engravers. Again, if you are not following them on their socials, please do change that around. Go follow them. Ashley, where can they find you at?
You can find me on all the socials under Chip Builds.
That's right. She has an Instagram. She has a TikTok. She has a YouTube channel. Go check her out. Again, thank you, Ashley, for having us here. And again, we're not done here. We're live. We're done here on this live, but we're going to jump over to Instagram and TikTok. So make sure you join us there. Johnny, again, we appreciate you. Johnny, where can they find you on your socials?
YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all under Hello Darkness Creations.
Yeah. There you go. Check this out, guys. Look at that. That is awesome. Again, guys, we thank you so much. We appreciate it. Again, if you have more questions, hold those questions. Jump over to Instagram and TikTok in about 15 minutes. We're going to continue this with a different product, but we're going to still have these two amazing engravers there with us. So again, thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this live. Thank you, everyone who joined. We appreciate it. We'll see you on the next one. See you again in a bit.